So tell me this, 2023, when your brother fought, Canelo, did you feel some type of way about it? Because everybody, even me, everybody thought that was that fight that you were going to have. Of course, they didn't know, a lot of other different things that was going on outside the ring. And that's what a lot of people just don't understand in general when it comes to the fight game. They see us in the ring. They see us fight and compete. They don't understand that we real people outside of this ring, that we dealing with real life shit. You understand what I'm saying? That could affect us. I mean, you talking about walking into the ring to fight in front of 20, 30,000 people with no help. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a different type of, focus you have to have. It's a different type of, presence that you have to be ready to even go into something like that. Me, myself, along with a lot of other people, they thought that was a fight that you were going to have, but you, weren't mentally there to try to make it happen. But did you feel some type of way when the fight didn't happen for you and it went to Lil Bro?
No, I gave them the okay. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for the attention. I wasn't ready for the build up. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have enough like just to get up and just like, it's going to be like this, and I'm not finna fight for money.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting for no money now. I'm fighting because I love boxing. I love what I do in the ring. I'm fighting because I'm the jab guy. Y'all got to beat this. You know what I mean? And then when I knock them out there, they go pray to the jab guy. Got beat up with a jab. Like, I didn't have that type of, like, I didn't have that type of energy, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't that I couldn't fight Canelo. Ronnie called me a couple times about it. I wasn't in the right space.
Yeah. There's a lot comes with that.
I've like, my son's 16. I've been in his life, his whole life, and all the ones trickle down from that point on. I've been in there long. I've watched all of them. I pulled them out of birth, like all of them. And then all of a sudden it just dried, just stopped. It's just like my whole life had changed, like instantly as it was changing. Me going there with a fight, my mental not even on that right now. My mental not even on the fight.
Yeah.
But I could go in there and fight him. Yeah. Now I feel like I wish my brother wouldn't have took that fight.
Why is that?
Because of the performance. Yeah. I would, if that was the case, I would have went ahead and fought. If he was gonna do that. If he was gonna fight like that, I would have went ahead and fought. Yeah. I don't know what his game plan was. I don't know how he trained for that fight, but me and Ronnie actually had a game plan years before this. So I don't know what was going on, but I was happy that he stood in the gap for the Charlos. Yeah. I didn't talk to him all camp, so I didn't know how he was
I was
training.
proud to still see you show up.
I still showed up. I'm gonna always do that. I'm gonna always be there for him. But yeah, I mean, I don't down myself for not fighting him. Because I'm glad, because I wasn't ready for it.
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB, and we back with another one, man. You already know if this is your first time on the channel, smash the like button, sub to the channel, come join as a channel member, and hype the video if you're rocking with the video, and we're going to get straight to it, like we always do, man. So, I was listening and reacting to an interview done yesterday by, Andre Berto and Jermall Charlo. And he said some things about the Canelo Alvarez fight versus his brother, his slightly younger brother, Jermall Charlo. He said some things that, got people talking around the internet, man. He went on to say that, he wished his brother never took that fight with Canelo Alvarez. And, Berto asked him why. He said, simply because, the performance, how he looked. He said, if he was going to do that, I should have just fought him, right? He said, I don't know how he trained. I didn't speak to him all training camp, so I don't know what he was doing. And a lot of us had, felt the same way. Like we looked at Charlo, Jermall Charlo, how he looked at 168 pounds. Looked like he had a bit of a love handle. He just didn't look in the best peak shape possible. We don't know what his game plan was. He was running around talking about how he hit harder than Canelo and don't be surprised and all these different things, but he got in a fight, and this is the worst performance by far of Charlo's career. It's not that he lost, it's how he performed, which is what, Maul Charlo was mentioning. It's like, look how he looked. Like I said, he just wasn't in the best shape. Looked like he had a love handle. And a lot of people felt like he fought to survive. He wasn't willing to go out on his shield, and it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. But This was very telling, man. Jermall finally expressed his thoughts about, how he felt about his brother taking the fight. And credit to him for respecting his brother, because Jermell did step in for Jermall, because as Maul mentioned in the video, his mental wasn't even on point. He wasn't thinking about the fight. Yeah, he could have went in there and fought him. But again, was he in a position where he could have truly competed and put himself in the best position possible to win that fight? And I would say no. And then the same thing for Jermell. You coming off a layoff, injury, and then you jump up 2 weight classes, and it's no wonder why you look like some stir fried. You know what? You get me? So I always attributed Jermall Charlo's performance to the fact that I don't think he should have been in there. I always say that fight with him and Charlo, with Canelo and Charlo, was the closest thing to a legal handicap match that you're going to watch in boxing. You got a guy coming off a long layoff, a hand injury, and then jumping 2 weight classes, fighting the absolute best guy there. It's a recipe for disaster. You're talking about a career junior middleweight, now jumping 2 weight classes and fighting the king of the division. Just, that's not a situation that's going to give you your best chance to win, let alone having your training camp at your house, having some issues with Ronnie. He also spoke about, why Jermall left Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do things his way. He wanted to leave Ronnie and work with who he wanted to work with. And, the result with the Canelo Alvarez fight was the result. Charlo getting knocked down. We all remember the knockdown in the fight. Seemed like the power was too much for him, and he just didn't have enough firepower coming back to keep Canelo honest. And he went on to lose a unanimous decision while getting dropped in one of his worst performances of his career, the worst performance of his career by far. But very interesting words from Jermall Charlo, who has a fight coming up on Tim Tszyu and Errol Spence undercard. Can't wait to see him back, man. It's good to see the Charlo brother back in the mix, especially the older brother. Hopefully Jermall get his way back in the ring sooner than later too, cause he gotta make up for that Canelo Alvarez fight, man. They won't let you live, little Charlo. You gotta come back and avenge that. Not so much that fight, but you gotta come back and get a good win and show these people, how you used to be the Mr. Keep running your mouth, how you used to be one of them ones, man. People forget, man. You lose one fight and they forget all the work you put in, like you wasn't undisputed at 154 pounds. And it's not like you lost your titles inside the ring. You lost it due to a technicality, inactivity, and politics. So hopefully both Charlos can make good runs before they hang up the gloves. That's my hopes for both of these guys. But that's my thoughts. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Did Jermall expose his brother? Did he out his brother by saying he shouldn't have took the fight and critiquing his performance the way he did? And as always, man, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know if I gave boxing a just due, because that's what I do over here, Just Do Boxing. Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.